Now, Venezuela's economic turmoil is having an impact here in the States. Some residents in the colder states have been receiving assistance with their heating bills from Venezuela's state-owned oil company. But that could all change. Liling Tan reports from Boston.
For Americans living in the U.S. Northeast, this has been one of the harshest winters on record. And here, across Boston's Tobin Bridge in East Boston, the snow and frigid cold means higher heating bills for residents. Gloria Ruiz has been getting help paying her bills from an unlikely benefactor, and it's been easy.
The only thing I had to do was just put my income in, and they send you the voucher, which is 100 gallons of oil.
This is the second year that Gloria has received assistance from the Citgo Venezuela Heating Oil Program, a project between the Venezuela-owned oil company Citgo and the American nonprofit organization Citizens Energy.
100 gallons lasts about almost 2 months because I try to conserve. So it would save me that $400. It will save me more than $400 because if I buy 100 gallons somewhere else, it's more money.
Since 2005, Citgo says it has donated more than 235 million gallons of heating oil to some 1.8 million Americans, including low-income families, homeless shelters, and Native American tribes in 25 U.S. states. The heating oil in this tank comes from Venezuela, some 2,500 miles or 4,000 kilometers from here, and it certainly goes a long way for families battling this brutal winter. However, the Citgo Venezuela Heating Oil Program does not come without controversy. That's because the man behind the program is the late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, renowned for his anti-American sentiments and harsh criticisms of Western powers. Venezuela's American critics argue that the heating oil program is a Venezuelan effort to undermine America. Venezuela's decision to continue the program this winter comes at a sensitive time between U.S. and Venezuela relations. Just last month, the U.S. expelled 3 Venezuelan diplomats in retaliation against the expulsion of 3 U.S. diplomats from Caracas, accused of recruiting students to lead riots. Texas-based journalist David Paulin called the largesse from Caracas an anti-American propaganda program, saying Venezuela's economy is on life support, yet its pretensions of humbling the United States persist. But the politics mean little for recipients, including Sinclair Fleming, a retired bus driver in Boston who has been receiving Citgo oil for 6 years.
I try to put that aside. You know, that should have nothing to do with helping someone. If someone is in need and you can help, well, why not?
With heating costs rising in the U.S. and without government assistance to fully offset those costs, that 100 gallons of oil helps ease the pressure on lower-income families. But with civil unrest in Venezuela over rising costs of public services and soured relations between Washington and Caracas, there's no telling how long that supply will last. Liling Tan, CCTV, Boston.